So hello students, so let's get started with next composition, and today we are going to write a composition on my classroom. Okay, so we are assuming that we are in school and we are writing an composition on my classroom. Okay, so what is a classroom? You have to start the composition as to on which subject you are writing and what is that subject. Okay, classroom is the second home where all students spend most of the time, and my classroom is a very pretty room. It is on the first floor of the school building. My school has 5 floors. Okay, so in the first is you have given the definition of the classroom, what exactly is a classroom, and it is a second home for us. And then you can write, if you want, you can write the name of your school. I study in so and so school and my school is very pretty, the classrooms are very neat and clean. Okay, you can write that as well. And on which floor, if it is on first floor, ground floor, second floor. So here I have written it as on first floor and my school has 5 floors. So accordingly you can write the floors in the school. If your school is like, it doesn't have any floors, it's like a C shaped school or L shaped school, you can write that as well. Okay, so I have described how this classroom and the school is. Okay, I am in class 4th A. You can write in whichever class. So this composition is mostly for 1st to 4th standard, but accordingly you can amend the number of sentences. Here I have written more than 100 sentences, 100 words actually. Okay, so accordingly you can write a big composition or a very short one depending on the number of marks it's allotted in the question paper. Okay, I am in class 4 and I love my classroom very much. It is a neat and clean room. Obviously, if we are writing a composition, it has to be, everything has to be very positive, nothing like negative, it's dirty or something like that. Okay, my classroom has few paintings on the bulletin board of the students who are good painters of our class. Okay, you can write this because in most of the classroom they have drawings and charts are there. Okay, different types of charts. So what kind of charts are there on the bulletin board, you can write that. Or if it is not a bulletin board, it's on the walls of the classroom, they have been painted by some good painters, you can write that as well. Okay, we also have few poems on the boards who had won the best poetry competition in a class. Okay, so if there is anything else you remind of, okay, so you can write that as well. It's not only the poems and drawings, you can write anything on that. Okay, we have wooden benches and desks. Okay, so accordingly you can write wooden. So nowadays many schools have plastic chairs and tables as well. So accordingly you write what is there in your school. Our teacher has one chair to sit and table to keep the belongings. We also have one whiteboard. So actually in most of the school it's blackboard. You can write blackboard also, where the teacher writes with the help of a chalk. Okay, but nowadays it's a whiteboard where the teacher writes with the help of a black marker or a pen. Okay, we have also one speaker on which we can hear any announcement done from the principal's room. Okay, so it's in mostly most of the schools. Okay, we also have 2 doors and 4 windows. We get to see beautiful trees from the window which are within our school compound. Okay, so here I have mentioned that the classroom is on first floor. Okay, so on the first floor, then obviously you can see the trees. Okay, the top of the trees, then you can write that on the trees we can hear the birds chirping. Okay, you can write that as well. It will just increase the length of your composition. Okay, we get to see beautiful trees from the window which are within a school compound. There is one dustbin kept for us to throw any garbage. So obviously every classroom has a dustbin where you will throw the garbage. We always use this dustbin so our classroom looks neat and clean. We have 3 fans and 3 tube lights. So accordingly you write, if it's a fan, how many fans are there, tube lights, and what all lights are there in the classroom. My classroom is airy, you can write that as well. My classroom is very airy, means air passes very easily. Okay, and if you have ventilators, I have not written over here, but you can write, we have 2 doors, 2 doors are there. So obviously you can write there are 2 ventilations as well. Okay, that is above the doors. My classroom is very airy, you can write that sentence as well. I do a lot of mischief in our classroom. Okay, we all get to study together in a classroom. So classroom is a place where all the students study together. I study with my friends, you can write that sentence as well. I love to go to school as I meet my friends each day. I love my classroom very much. Okay, so if there is any other sentence you think of, do write in the comment section, and do like, share and subscribe to my video. Thank you.